Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Lisa, and I'm here to share a couple of devotionals with all of you. The first one is titled The Things Not Seen, and these were posted November 6th of 2019. An amazing fact. Since much of the persecution of Christians throughout the world is carried out in remote areas, it is impossible to know accurately how many are being persecuted for their faith. Some estimates run as high as 200 million people in 60 countries. It is also estimated that many thousands of Christians are martyred each year. A boy named Peter lived in a country that was taken over by a communist government. His mother and father were Christians. It was forbidden to talk to others about God. But Peter's parents continued to do so. Eventually, they were caught and put in prison. Peter was then sent to a special camp where people tried to train him to forget about God. The other children there were cooperative with their teachers, but Peter would not lay aside his beliefs. The other children shunned him and made fun of him. Separated from his family and desperately lonely, he prayed for help. Each day, God gave him the strength to resist the training. With Jesus as his best friend giving him strength, Peter stayed faithful under extreme pressure. Finally, the training camp gave up on him, and he was sent back to his family. Because of his strong belief in the things which are not seen, Peter would not give up his faith. And because he knew Jesus so much better through his persecution, his trial became a blessing. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. 2 Corinthians 4 verses 16 through 18. And that's the end of the first devotional. And the second one I'd like to share with everyone is titled Talents, and this is part 7. Whether therefore ye eat or drink, or whatsoever ye do, do all to the glory of God. 1 Corinthians 10 verse 31. God requires the training of the mental faculties. He designs that his servants shall possess more intelligence and clearer discernment than the worldling. And he is displeased with those who are too careless or too indolent to become efficient, well-informed workers. The Lord bids us love him with all the heart, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and with all the mind. This lays upon us the obligation of developing the intellect to its fullest capacity, that with all the mind we may know and love our Creator. If placed under the control of His Spirit, the more thoroughly the intellect is cultivated, the more effectively it can be used in the service of God. The uneducated man who is consecrated to God and who longs to bless others can be, and is, used by the Lord in His service. But those who, with the same spirit of consecration, have had the benefit of a thorough education, can do a much more extensive work for Christ. They stand on vantage ground. The Lord desires us to obtain all the education possible, with the object in view of imparting our knowledge to others. None can know where or how they may be called to labor or to speak for God. Our Heavenly Father alone sees what He can make of men. There are before us possibilities which our feeble faith does not discern. Our minds should be so trained that, if necessary, we can present the truths of His Word before the highest earthly authorities in such a way as to glorify His name. We should not let slip even one opportunity of qualifying ourselves intellectually to work for God. And that is the end of the second devotional. I pray that this blesses all of you, and I pray you all will have a blessed day in the Lord, and I will see you either next video or in the air. Bye-bye.